We want to show multiple pages on our application, but right now we only have one container, so I need to create another one. I'll call it single series. This container will show series with a little bit more information than what we have on our series container. And for that, I'll need React, and this will be a class component, so I'll need component, class single series, extends component, render, return diff, and I'll just type in single series inside the paragraph and export default it. Great. Go back to the main component and import single series from containers single series. And we want to add an additional route. The path will be series and an ID. This ID will represent the ID of the series that we want to show, and of course it will be dynamic. We will be getting it from the series container, and I also need to add in the component to the route, and it will be single series save index.js. Let's try and go to our newly created container. So I need to write series, and let's say 1, 2, 3. And we're getting back the single series message that we just created. It would be nice, of course, to get this ID, and we can try and look inside the props. Save that, open up the console, and what I'm looking for is the match property, and inside the match property we have another object, and it's called params, and here we have the ID that we want to show. So I can actually just type in the show ID will be this props, and if I recall it correctly, match params ID, match params ID. Save that, we don't need this anymore, and we're getting back the ID from our URL.